Hospitals are not just buildings filled with beeping machines, rushing stretchers, and white coats. They're living, breathing theaters of human emotion. At the heart of this drama are the nurses, silent warriors who see it all, feel it all, but rarely ever speak of it. Behind their calm smiles and brisk steps lie stories that would shake the average soul. This is a journey into 5 shocking things nurses see, but never talk about. 1. The patients who give up right before they die. Nurse Lara had seen hundreds of patients come and go, but there was one shift she'd never forget. Mr. Benson, a cancer patient in his early 50s, had been fighting with incredible strength. Every round of chemo, every painful injection, he smiled through it all, until one night, he looked at her with empty eyes and whispered, "I'm tired, Lara. I think I'm done." Lara tried to reassure him. "Don't say that, Mr. Benson. You're strong. You've made it this far." But he only smiled weakly. "No, it's time." By morning, he was gone. Many nurses silently witnessed this strange, unexplainable moment when a patient just lets go. No alarms, no drama, just a quiet surrender, a final breath, and silence. Nurses feel it deeply, but they never talk about it. 2. The frequent flyers who secretly want to die. There's a group of patients known in the medical world as frequent flyers. They show up constantly: overdose cases, self-harm, mysterious illnesses with no clear cause. Nurse Amina had seen her fair share, but one man named Kenny stood out. Kenny was in his mid-30s and came in almost every week with a new crisis. One day, an overdose. Another day, a suicide threat. One evening, Amina found him crying in the hospital hallway. "I don't want to die," he sobbed, "but I don't know how to live." It broke her, because she knew he wasn't looking for healing. He was searching for a reason not to disappear. Nurses see these people often. People using hospitals as shelters from the chaos of their own minds. But nurses rarely speak of them, not because they don't care, but because it hurts too much. 3. The family secrets revealed on deathbeds. Nurse Francis once sat with a dying man named Papa Ez, a respected elder in the community. As his breathing slowed, he called his daughter closer. "Tell your brother, he's not my son." Shock spread through the room like wildfire. Some patients confess everything in their final moments: cheating spouses, abandoned children, crimes buried in the past. Nurses, standing just a few feet away, hear confessions that shake the soul, but they keep those secrets locked away, because in those moments, they become more than caregivers. They become guardians of a soul's final truth. 4. The unseen abuse cases hidden behind smiles. Nurse Ifioma was attending to a young woman with bruises on her arms. The woman claimed she slipped down the stairs, but Ifioma knew better. She saw the fear in her eyes, the hesitation in her voice, the way she flinched when her husband entered the room. Every nurse has seen at least one case of silent abuse, but the victims often refuse help, and the law requires consent. So the nurses patch them up, offer quiet support, and pray they'll one day escape. It's one of the hardest things a nurse ever faces, knowing someone is suffering, but not being able to save them. So they bury the pain, and move to the next patient. 5. The spirits that linger after death. Yes, you read that right. Even the most skeptical nurses have had moments they can't explain. Cold spots in an empty room, a chair rocking by itself, a call light going off in a room that's been unoccupied for days. Nurse John once swore he heard a familiar voice whisper his name in the ICU. It was a patient who had died the night before. Most nurses never speak of these moments, afraid of sounding crazy, or worse, unprofessional. But among themselves, during night shifts or in break rooms, they whisper the truth. Some patients never really leave. Nurses are the quiet witnesses to life's most powerful moments: birth, death, joy, suffering, and sometimes even the supernatural. They carry stories that would make others crumble. Yet, they move forward, shift after shift, with strength, compassion, and quiet courage. So the next time you see a nurse, remember, behind that calm smile may be a heart full of secrets, stories they will never tell. But tonight, we told them for them. For more hospital stories, like, share and subscribe to @The Hospital Whisper.